Friends, if I were to ask you which animal is the most successful hunter in the forest of India, many of you might say that tiger, and that would be understandable. After all, tiger is larger, stronger, and far more famous. But nature has a habit to hiding its greatest stories from plain sight. And one of those stories belongs to an animal that most people have never even heard of, the dhole, also known as Asiatic wild dog. A rust-colored predator, roughly the size of a medium domestic dog, and it found in forest in India and part of Southeast Asia. At first glance, there is nothing particularly impressive about a dhole. A dhole weighs just 15 to 20 kilograms, and a tiger may weigh 10 times more than a dhole. Even a leopard outweighed, outweighed dhole significantly, at least 3 4 times. And yet, this modest looking animal belonged to one of the most efficient hunting machines on earth. The secret is simple. A tiger relies on power, whereas a dhole relies on teamwork. Imagine a herd of cheetal deer gazing peacefully in a forest clearing, a grassland. A tiger would attempt to stalk as close as possible before launching a short but explosive attack. But the dhole chooses an entirely different strategy. A pack of dhole may consist 10 to 20 individuals, and when they decide to hunt, they become something extraordinary. They don't behave like a collection of animals, rather, they behave like a single hunting machine. Each member has a role. Some initiate the chase from behind, others move ahead to intercept, some stay behind to prevent escape. And the coordination among these tools are extraordinary. And scientists or the wildlife experts still do not fully understand how they achieve such seamless cooperation. And what makes this hunt is even more remarkable is endurance. A tiger or a leopard or a lion can sprint at an incredible speed, but only for a very short distance. Whereas trolls are actually the marathon runners. They may pursue the prey for several kilometers through dense forest, gradually exhausting it. And it's been seen because of their size, they can't kill a sunbird very effectively. So they start eating the sunbird or the deer when it's still alive. And the prey is not defeated by strength, and those preys are defeated by persistence. Sometimes this cooperation can achieve them to hunt much bigger prey than they could have naturally be possible. Now, there is another very fascinating aspect of these characteristics. Most predators compete aggressively over food. In a pride of lion, the male lion, dominant male first have the food. But this is not true with the trolls. When hunt is successful, pack members always allow pups to feed first. Just think about that. The youngest and weakest member of society receiving priority access to food. In the animal kingdom, particularly in mammals, this is surprisingly rare. And even more remarkable, when adults returning from hunt, which may be 15 kilometers away or 10 kilometers away from their dens, they regurgitating the food to their pups and other pack members that remain behind. Survival of this group of dhole matters more than appetite of the individual. The life of a dhole is very tough inside a tiger infested, a leopard infested forest. Because unlike tiger or lion, they do not sit on the top of the food chain. A pack of dhole hunting in the forest must constantly be aware of tiger, leopard, and other larger predators. Because a tiger can kill a dhole just with a single blow. And there are a documented case where a pack of dhole is actually chasing away a much larger tiger. But today, this dhole faces a threat that teamwork cannot solve actually. Across Asia, fewer than perhaps only a few thousand mature individual remains in the wild. Habitat loss, fragmentation, disease transmitted from domesticated dog, declining of prey population have pushed them into endangered species. And this will be a tragedy if we do so, because it's not only because we may lose a species, but because we may lose one of the nature's most remarkable example of cooperation. The tiger may be the king of the forest, but the dhole is a proof that nature has a life. The greatness does not always belong to the biggest or the strongest. Sometimes it belongs to those who learn to work together. Hidden beneath the canopy of Indian forest, that humble dhole may be teaching the same lesson better than any other animal on earth. So this is the trivial story for today, friends. See you in next episode.